I had a request for additional explanations on number 9 and 10 on the additional test review page. So I am going to make videos for those two, and hopefully that will help you understand better. So you can use algebra like I did on the key, or you can use the number line, and it's up to you on the test which one you do. So this one, since I explained it in algebra on the key, I'll do it with the percent bar on this one, and maybe between the two methods, one of the two will click, I hope. So 37 is 20% of what number? So this minute I see 20%, I go, oh, 20 goes into 100 5 times. So I can take this 100% bar and divide it into 5 20%, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So this is 20%, this is 20%, this is 20%, this is 20, and this is 20. If I have no idea what the percent is, like on number 10, then I'll divide it into 10 tens. But if I have a percent there, that guides me. That says, oh, use the 20% boxes because 5 of those make 100%. So now I have 37 is 20%. And a lot of students overlook that, read it too fast. It's saying 37 is 20%. So that means this box is worth 37. So now do you see how I can easily tell what the whole box is worth? Well, if that 20% is 37, so is this, and so is this, and so is this, and so is this. So to find out what number is represented by the picture, we'll do this in blue. It would be 37 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you could do 37 plus 37 plus 37, whatever works. So let's go over here and say 37 times 5. 7 times 5 is 35. Carry your 3, 15, 185. So the answer is 185. I'll give you a second to copy that before I go on to the next one. Okay, the next one is a little bit trickier, but like I said, if you don't know the percent, generally we divide it into 10 because 10 goes into a lot more things than 20 does, or 25. So when it says what percent, I think, I better make a box and I'll cut it into 10. So each one's 10%. So I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to make 5 boxes on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so if this is 100%, and remember the whole is always 100%, then that makes each of these, since there's 10 boxes, 10%. So that is my default. If I don't know the percent, I just make 10 boxes at 10% each, and usually I can figure out the answer from that. So 10 boxes, 10%. And so then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. There we are. So 14 is what percent of 140? So I can see the whole is 140. So I need to figure out what each box is before I can answer this question. Well, there's 10 boxes, so I go over here and say, well, what's 140 divided by 10? Well, we learned in Module 2 that you can just cross out the zeros. 14 divided by 1 is 14. So that means each box is 14. And if there's 10 boxes, does everybody agree 14 times 10 is 140? So now we should be able to answer the question. 14 is what percent of 140? Oh, 14 is 10% of 140. Of 140. So that's how you would do it using the percent bars instead of using algebra. And like I said, I would look at both the test key that I posted and I would look at this and see which method you like better. Alex has shown you both. I've shown you both. So you can use whichever method you like on the test, whichever one makes more sense to you. If you're visual, lots of times students like this better. If you're more algebraic and you had a little algebra in high school, then maybe the algebra way is better. So now you have both. The video shows the visual way with the percent blocks. The answer key shows the algebra way. Okay, if anybody else has questions, be sure and let me know. Thank you, Javeria, for asking me to do this. Other people probably have the same question.